Hello everyone, Jacquie Edwards here for Live at Lunchtime. Let me just see how things look. Oh, there's me looking around. There's a little bit of a delay on here. So sorry about that. I'll get the timing sorted out soon using my kind of new software so I don't have to do this from my phone. I was actually just doing a live broadcast in my 5-day challenge group and my mobile battery is pretty much dead. So I couldn't do it from my mobile from this. So I had to quickly run and grab my laptop and hook up the webcam so that I could do it this way. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully, yeah, you're having a great day. It's a beautiful sunny day here, so hopefully the sun is shining wherever you are on this wonderful Tuesday. And welcome to Live at Lunchtime. Today, I wanted to chat with you about overthinking things. So we're running a 5-day challenge right now on Rent to Rent in one of my Facebook groups. And some of the questions that I've seen coming up and that I get from other people on a regular basis are, well, they might not directly be saying, oh, help, I'm overthinking things. But a lot of the problem is that they're overthinking it. They're overanalyzing things. So for instance, we might do some search on Gumtree or Rightmove or somewhere, and we might get a list of potential properties that might be great properties for our investing. That's a great list of leads. And then we say, oh, but this one, the owner wants £2,000 a month for it, or this one, oh, it's only a 4-bedroom house. And you start eliminating those properties from your list and you don't call them, you don't ever look at them again. And I want to say, try not to do that. I mean, some criteria, yes, definitely eliminate it. But for instance, a 4-bedroom property, if you want to do HMOs, most of the time an HMO needs to be about 5 bedrooms to really work well. So a lot of people, they eliminate 3-bedroom houses and 4-bedroom houses from their search criteria. But I'm going to say don't do that because, yeah, it might be a great 3-bedroom house. So the person advertising might say, yes, this is a lovely 3-bedroom house. But how many reception rooms does it have? Maybe it's got, a massive kitchen that you can split off a bedroom from, or, maybe it's got a massive bedroom that you could turn into 2 bedrooms. So don't start eliminating options before you've had a chance to look at them. And, don't start eliminating areas because, you do your research and maybe all of the properties, 5-bed properties that are for rent, maybe they're all £2,000 a month, but you've done your research and your numbers and you know that, if you've got 5 tenants living in there, you can only pay the owner, $1,500 a month. And it's unlikely that they're going to, negotiate £500 off the rent. But again, you haven't seen that property. Maybe you can get more from it. Maybe there's an extra bedroom that you can make out of it. Maybe there's a way you can add value somehow. Or if that property isn't going to work, maybe the owner has other properties in his portfolio. So maybe you go to look at that one, you say, oh no, this doesn't have quite enough rooms for us, or the bedrooms aren't big enough for us. Do you have anything else, or do you know anyone else that has any other properties? And they'll generally say, oh yeah, my brother Joe has a property down the street. And you can work on it from there. Or they might say, yeah, this is just my property I've got coming available now. I've got, 6 more properties that are coming available throughout the year. Why don't you have a look at those as well? So don't eliminate properties because you've been overthinking what needs to happen. So if you've got I can only pay $1,500 a month set in your mind, don't eliminate properties that are over that because you haven't seen them, you don't know what the potential is, especially when you're just getting started. Even if it's not going to work, you still get the practice of having gone to do that viewing, talking to the owner, explaining who you are and what you do to them. So I think it's worth it to go and look at as many properties as absolutely possible. Even if you're not looking at them, it's important to contact as many properties as absolutely possible. So some of the lead generating techniques we're looking at this week, they might generate 100 leads. Now, those 100 leads, not everybody is going to want you to come and view their property. But unless you send them a message and ask them, or give them a call and ask them, the answer is always going to be no, and you're never going to go and have a look at that property. So if you've got, say, 100 properties on your list, maybe only 20 to 30 of them are actually going to call you and want you to come out and look at their property. Of those 20 or 30, maybe only 1, 2, 3 of them are going to turn into a deal. So the more properties that you're looking at, let me see if you can see my hands in this, the more properties that you're looking at the top end of your kind of funnel, so the more properties that are coming into the funnel, the more deals you'll have coming out the bottom end. So they'll only trickle out in ones or twos, and you'll kind of be getting rid of the ones that aren't going to work along the way. But in order to get to those 1 to 2 property deals that are really going to work and make you some money, you need to be looking at or talking to 100 people so that it filters out and you find the golden nuggets at the bottom. So make sure you're not overanalyzing, property, overanalyzing your area and just kind of writing it off and saying, no, this doesn't work. Maybe you're saying, oh, there's already too many people doing rent to rent in this area, or there's already too many HMOs in this area. It'll never work. Don't write it off until you've actually gone out there, tried it, looked at the landlord, looked at the properties, talked to the landlords, talked to some tenants and seen what is actually possible. So hopefully that's helped. I'm just going to look down at my screen. I don't see any questions on there, but thank you so much for joining me today. We're on a little bit earlier than normal because I've got quite a busy day this afternoon. Having a great week this week. It's actually quite fun and there's quite a bit happening. So I am going to leave it there for that. Thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll see you again tomorrow. If I can figure out how to turn this off. Sorry.